P. Diddy be wanting to body, and you gotta tell him no.
This nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the
Yo, alright. Before we start this epic episode, I need you guys to see something kind of amazing first, alright? Watch this.
无止境，创新走发明，只要你用心，我们不能行。These nuts. Got him! Got him!
It has been a special year. You can say that. You can say that. It has been a special year. Now, this month and this year, we have the Diddy files. We also have the Nickelodeon scandal. What is going on? So, since Diddy is at prime news right now, we just have to do a last Diddy dump. A Diddy dump. A Diddy dump. Now, if it was a words like Vince McMahon did Diddy dump on a woman's head, allegedly, this is the Diddy dump. Things that will connect the stories, things that will add on to the stories, things that I didn't go over. Now, let you know, this is a channel that's not for children, okay? This is a channel for, you know, teenagers, adults, not, but it's definitely not for children. So, that being said, this is the Diddy dump, okay? Not for children. So, the warning said, the Diddy dump.
This isn't the biggest song of 2024? Then we, the internet, have failed.
P. Diddy be wanting to body, and you gotta tell him no.
This nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the fuck? Me?
P. Diddy be wanting to body, and you gotta tell him no.
You and Diddy were fornicating. Me?
P. Diddy be wanting to body. P. Diddy be wanting to body.
Fornicating.
P. Diddy be wanting to body. And you gotta tell him no. And you gotta tell him no. And you gotta tell him no.
Bang every MC easily. Take this. Every MC. Bang every MC. Bang every MC. Bang every MC easily. Take this. Bang every MC. Bang every MC. Bang every MC. Bang every MC easily. Take this. Bang.
P. Diddy be wanting to body. And you gotta tell him no. And you gotta tell him no. P. Diddy be wanting to body. P. Diddy be wanting to body. P. Diddy be wanting to body. And you gotta tell him no. And you gotta tell him no.
Yo, go to Instagram, type in King Bao, Kingbau. That's my boy. He's an MMA fighter. The dude, he's a legend. And so happy to say, he's a friend. I'm gonna give you guys another warning that this is not for children. And I'm gonna give you a warning because this is the alleged captured audio of Diddy and Meek Mills. So
Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit.
All the champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink, so I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke, nigga. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but, like, everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick. I heard niggas being like, yeah, daddy. Like, when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all that shit because I was like, this nigga Diddy rich. So I'm finna put the squeeze on and get me a couple dollars and just ain't, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody believed that was really Diddy beating Meek back in. But now y'all motherfuckers believe the video, right? Right? Somebody throw me a couple dollars, man.
Did he do it? I think he did, in my opinion. Did he do it? So there's more about Diddy that you guys can go and search for yourself. I personally, I don't got too much more cares of the matter of him just going to prison and being buried underneath the prison cell, okay? So, like, I kind of divide myself away from the situation on talking about it any longer, but I do have one last video for us here today. Now, I feel like this video can absolutely bring a little bit more light to the darkness as people like me, I pray for it. I pray for this. I pray for God to shine light on the darkness, that you guys will understand and see that the dark reality, the harsh and vivid reality that we have is that there are dark and evil people amongst us who need to be shown and they need to be seen so we know who our enemy is. We know who the villain is. So, you know what? Now that the light is being shown on the darkness, we have to run with it and we have to act accordingly. So with this is just another video in that realm of shining light on the darkness.
Confirmation that the music industry is even more demonic than we could ever imagine. Boyzone, one of the most successful boy bands in the history of the UK. They've sold millions and millions of records, had multiple #1 singles, multiple #1 albums.
When I look at the way the industry has the ruling over music, now, of course, not all music is bad, but majority of it there is to take you away from Christ.
In terms of the lyrics, and is that what you mean? Or do you mean the industry itself, people, the big players in the industry?
Both, lyrically and both big players. I've been in rooms at the top of the top, which albums are prayed over demonically. Music is prayed over demonically.
Do you mean figuratively, or do you mean literally you've been in...
Literally, yes.
The interviewer, she was asking amazing questions. She said, do you mean figuratively, or you literally mean they were praying over it demonically? He said, I literally mean they were praying over it demonically. If that don't wake some of y'all up, I don't know what will. If this is just Joe Smo off the street, just talking nonsense, okay, maybe you just take it with a grain of salt. But either way you slice it, we already know that the music industry is demonic. We already know that they worship Satan. We already know that it's Antichrist. But now you have somebody who's been in the game who sold millions and millions of records, who has seen the behind the scenes, literally said that he has seen the music and the projects being prayed over demonically.
So that fella there was Nick Jones. And, you know, it doesn't surprise me. From high school, I've been going at this to figure out, like, what is this Illuminati thing? What is this hip hop? Because you're a listener of hip hop, the hip hop culture. You hear about it. You hear the fallen celebrities. The fallen celebrities who said, oh, you know, allegedly Jay-Z pew-pewed or got Aaliyah he offed Aaliyah for Beyonce's sake, or how many people that Beyonce has sacrificed allegedly. There's also a pastor here on YouTube called Pastor Lorenzo Jr. and he has literal testimony of being in which rooms, which places, crystal shops, voodoo ritual places, and he saw Beyonce's sister.
I went to a warlock out there in New Orleans, and he was training me up because I met him. He said, you know, he said the same things that all the other ones said, and said, I need to train you. I'm the one that's called to train you, a Puerto Rican guy. And I literally, as he's saying these things and I'm learning from him different things, Solange Knowles walks in, Beyonce's sister. Into that little, it's called the Botanica, that little witchcraft store. Solange Knowles, Beyonce's sister, walks in with her boyfriend. And I'm like, is this a dream? And is this Solange Knowles? He's like, yeah, she comes here regularly. We do rituals for her and her family. And I'm just like, what? Like the Knowles? Like, yeah, man, this is real. So
I mean, like, there is multiple stories, multiple testimonies of these people, of their actions, of these people, of their lives. And who am I to say that they're a liar? I have a personal testimony, and I would be heart-torn if you guys say, oh, Josh, you're such a liar. But guess what? That happens. I understand. But at the end of the day, these testimonies add up, and add up. You see what's happening with the Nickelodeon. We're going to do this in the next video about Nickelodeon. You see that these industries are filled with predators. And there's a guy named Clive Davis who most people are not speaking of. The one person that Diddy learned everything from. So we'll see with time. And we'll see what happens to Diddy, if he's going to come back. Is he going to get arrested? Is he going to go to prison? Is he going to reap what he's sown? We'll find out. And maybe in the next few episodes, we'll find out right here on 52 Games. So guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, if you enjoyed yourselves, please, I'm very thankful. Like, subscribe, please come back for more. Watch the other videos on the channel. And just give your boy a solid blessing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.
I can make a song talking about how dope I am. If that's what you want, you can go and check me, man. Right off your iTunes, you choose your records, friend. If you want to hear the echoes that surrounds my den, you suspect.